In this video, we'll show you how to build a website using the new website builder that comes for free with all of our shared hosting plans, Economy, Business, and Business Plus. Building a website can be quite intimidating if you don't really know what you're doing. It could be quite costly if you decide to hire a company or even a freelancer to do it for you. And that's where the power of our website builder comes into play. It covers a wide range of use cases from building a simple portfolio website in under an hour to creating a fully functional web store where you can sell your products. No coding skills are required, and the website you build will be mobile friendly and they'll look great on all devices. You can see a live demo of the website builder at the following page on our icdsoft.com website. So without further ado, let's get started and build our website. We'll actually undertake a more complex project in order to showcase you more of the tool's features. So we'll create a fully working online store with products and categories, a working shopping cart, an integrated block, and we'll even add a live chat to it so your potential customers can easily get in touch with you. So in the process of building the website, you'll learn the most important functionalities of the software. Of course, if you do encounter any problems, you can always contact our support team for help. The website builder is available as a separate section in the hosting control panel for new shared hosting accounts. So let's go to our control panel and navigate to the website builder section. Now you can go ahead and press the create new site button. Our next step is to select the installation address. This is where your website would be accessible at. In our case, we've already created a new subdomain called builder.icdsoftstoredemo.com. So that's the one we'll use. If you want to have it available directly at yourdomain.com, you would have to select the www subdomain, but we already have an existing website there, the online store based on WordPress and WooCommerce from one of our previous videos, so we want to keep it intact, and that's why we're using this new subdomain. So we've selected the location and now we have to choose the template. You can see there is a wide range of templates to choose from. You can build a portfolio website, a restaurant website, a gym, fitness template, cosmetics online store, and of course, you're not constrained to just these templates. You can just use certain sections from them or decide to completely delete everything and start from scratch using the existing apps and modules. But we'll get to that later. In our case, since we would be creating an online store, we'll choose the template called bestseller. Press the use template button and now let's install it. Website builder requires that IonQ be enabled. That's okay. Now we'll have to go through a quick two-step wizard. You should enter your email and the name of your website. Let's say support@icdsoftstoredemo.com, and the name could be icdsoftstoredemo. If you click on the tooltip there, you'll see that the website name would be used in your website title and also in the header, although you could change it at any time. Continue to step 2. Company location and contact details. The data you enter on this form will be used to generate your contact section, so you should enter your valid physical address or company location. So just like that, we have our website live and ready, and it should even be accessible online. Let's check it out. Open another browser tab and go to builder.icdsoftstoredemo.com, and there it is. It looks pretty good right off the bat. It has 4 pages by default. Home, that's obviously our index page. About, pretty standard for all websites nowadays, and it contains some generic info about the company. The shop page, which would load our online storefront once ready, and the contact page. Again, industry standard. Usually it would contain a contact form and a map showing the physical location of the store, and that's exactly what we have here. Let's take a look at the website builder interface. The website builder uses the modern block editor concept, and each element on the website is contained inside a block which can be edited individually. You can see the different blocks we have on the home page. First we have the slider module, then we have another section below that shows several products which are just dummy products since the shopping cart is not really configured yet, so we'll delete this whole section later. Below that we have another block that shows some generic about us type of information. Then we have another block which is a newsletter sign up form, and finally we have our footer at the bottom. You can easily move these blocks around and change their order with drag and drop. For example, let's try and move the slider 1 level down. You can see the tooltip info. Move this block. Let's drag it and drop it below the products. An important thing to note here is the builder automatically saves and publishes each change that you make, so you don't need to publish your changes every time. And if you're not happy with something, you can just undo the change. Let's give it a try. Click the undo and you can see that the slider is now back in its original place where it's supposed to be. To confirm, press the yes restore button. As mentioned, all the websites you would build would be mobile friendly by default. At the bottom, click on the icon with the 3 dots. You can see there is a preview button. Let's see how it will look on a smartphone. There it is. Here is how it would appear on a tablet. And if you hover over the live status label, you would see your website is live and all changes you make are published immediately. At the sidebar on the left, you can see the most important functions. The plus sign allows you to add more content. You can see the different block types that you can add: banners, contents, headers, objects. There you have a video, image, or a table. Call to action is another popular block. At the design tab, you can easily change the entire color scheme of your website. And there are already made color schemes that are well matched. So let's select the second combination and apply it by pressing the Save Changes button. It looks good. Let's check out the settings menu. Subpages list is where you can see the structure of your main menu and add new subpages to your website, and they would appear directly at the menu. You do have the option to hide a given subpage from the menu. Logo and website title is where you can change the text of your website title or replace it with an image. This subpage settings refers to the settings of the particular page that we currently have opened for editing. In our case, that's the home page. This is where you can hide the page from the navigation menu. Obviously, we wouldn't want to do that with our index page. You can see the other options. You can password protect that page, redirect it to another URL, or set it up as a landing page, which would basically hide the header and footer. We'll go one step back again under the subpage settings, SEO and meta tags. You can see how the page would appear in Google search results. Obviously, we can work a little bit here and set our meta title, description, and keywords. So that's great for the search engine optimization of our website. Again, one step back and check out the general settings. This is where you can configure your administrator email. That's where the system emails would come. You can select the page, which would be used as a home page, change the language. This refers to the language of the website builder interface. You can also change the date and time format, add a fav icon to your website, and it's strongly recommended that you do that as it makes your website look much more professional. Show search in the header. That will add a search button at our header, and that's really useful for an online store. We will enable that option. The SSL/HTTPS option is super important, but we'll configure it later on in this tutorial. The Manage Access menu is where you can add a pair of username and password as an alternative way to log into the administrative part of the website builder interface. And that way, instead of going through the hosting account control panel, you can go directly to your website URL/admin and log in. And you can also provide these credentials to your developer or someone who's working on your website so they can access the builder. The contact information is the physical address of your store, or if you are building a portfolio website, that could be the company address. The social media section is where you can link up all your social media accounts. The SEO and analytics allows you to add the meta tags for your website, title, description, and keywords. This is where you can add custom code that would be added to the header tag of your website. Usually that's used for tracking purposes by some third-party tools. The apps block is very interesting as it allows you to add different fully working functionalities to your website, such as a photo gallery, form builder, location map based on Google Maps, an audio player, a shopping cart, which we'll add and configure later in this video. You can see there is a lot more: image slider, newsletter sign up form, 2 live chat options, and more. And at the bottom, you can see the Add a New Subpage button, and that's how you can add a new page to your website. The Files menu allows you to add files to your project. You can add free stock images provided by Pixabay or paid ones. You can add free illustrations or you can upload your own files like images or even downloadable products. For example, if you're selling digital books. The help section is where you can find entire video guides on how to use the website builder, and you can also find answers to some of the most common questions. And if you don't find an answer to your particular question, you can quickly get in touch with our support team via the personal assistance menu. Let's select the styling of our menu. Go to Design from the sidebar, Menu Templates. Again, there are menu templates you can choose from. Let's go with the menu design number 10 and save the changes. Now let's see how we can modify the website header. You just have to hover over it, click Settings, Logo and Website Title. You can either place an image file of your company logo, but since we don't have one, we'll just change the default color of the text. So click on the menu designer, text color, custom color, and paste this one. You can easily add a slider from the apps section, but since we already have one as part of our theme, let's see how it can be modified. Again, hover over it, click on the slider menu, edit. There are 2 slides that have been imported as part of our theme. You can edit the existing slides, change their heading text and subtitle as well as the text color and alignment. Of course, you can also change the image shown on the slide. Since our online store would actually be about electronics, the existing sliders are not really suitable, so let's modify them. We'll change the image of the first slider, so we'll have to add an image to our project. A great feature of the website builder is that it comes with a huge library of free stock photos provided by Pixabay, and you also have the option to purchase professional stock photos. Go to the Files menu from the sidebar on the left, add the free stock photos, make a search for a smartwatch, and we'll insert this one. Now let's use it in place of the existing slider. So go to the slider menu, edit the first one, change the background image to the newly added one, and we'll change the text title to say smartwatch deals, and the subtitle could be best smartwatch deals, sales and prices in 2021. Text color will be black to make it more visible, and we'll align it to the left. For the second slide, we'll use an image of a smartphone. So again, go to the Files menu, Free Stock Photos, search for smartphone. We'll have all the new smartphones for the title, the future of smartphones, black for the text color, and left alignment again. And you can add a new slide by pressing the plus sign at the bottom. But first, let's add another image. This time we'll use headphones, files, free stock photos, search for headphones. Now go to the edit slider menu, press the plus sign. Our title could be premium headphones. Obviously, I'm just making stuff up here for the sake of creating a more realistic project and give you a better understanding of what you can do with a website builder. So our next step is to configure our online store. The website builder comes with a fully functional shopping cart module that allows you to easily sell both physical and downloadable products online. It supports a wide range of payment and delivery methods. There is a complete email notification system and statistics section. So now we'll add and configure the shop module. Click on the apps icon from the sidebar on the left. Click the shop module. Now go to the configuration menu on the left side, and we'll start by entering our shop name, ICD Soft Store Demo, default country US, default currency US dollars. Go to the payment methods, and you can see all the supported payment methods. Some of the more popular ones are PayPal, Stripe, Square to checkout, Authorize.net. You can also accept bank wire payments, cash on delivery. PayPal is super easy to set up, and it's one of the most widely recognized payment processors out there. So that's the one we'll configure. All you need to do is enter your PayPal email where payments from your store would be sent. In our case, we'll use PayPal at icdsoftstoredemo.com. Let's save the changes. Now go to the delivery methods menu. Let's change its label to standard delivery. Set the delivery time to 1 workday. The delivery fee would be fixed at $10 US regardless of the weight, and of course you have the option to set the delivery cost based on the weight via the section below. Save changes again. The default email messages are okay, so we're not going to modify them, but you do have the ability to customize them. For example, let's take a look at the message sent to customers when they place a new order. There it is. Use on action, new order. You can see and modify the subject and the content of the email. The last step here is to add our products in different categories. Go to the categories menu and add a new category, smartphones, and place the image we previously added. We'll add another category called smartwatches. Third category could be called headphones. We don't really need the main category, so let's just delete it. Now we'll add some demo products in our categories. We have 3 default products, which we can just use and modify to our needs. Our first product would be a smartphone. We will name it Smartphone XYZ. It will cost $500, and of course we'll add it to our smartphones category. Second product would be a smartwatch, say Smartwatch 22. Price would be $300. Place it in the smartwatches category. And the third product would be the headphones. Headphones, let's say AXQ. Select the image we just uploaded. Set the price to $150. Headphones category. We'll delete this entire today's specials block and replace it with products from our actual store. Click on the trash can. Now let's insert the new block, so press the plus content button at the top of the sidebar. Under the apps, search for a shopping cart. If the block was not added in the correct place, you can easily move it around. If you go to the shopping cart edit, you can see the different layouts that are available. The default one we currently have shows random products with a category sidebar on the right side and categories thumbnails at the bottom. So if you want to remove the categories sidebar, select the second layout type, save the changes and refresh the block. Or we can just show the products without any categories or sidebars for a cleaner look. You can play around with the appearance of the entire block that contains the shopping cart app. Click on the gear icon that says block settings. Now check out the block decoration dividers. Enable that. Set a color. And select rounded number 6 for the footer divider. About our shop, this block looks okay. Obviously, you have to place your own text, but we'll just change the image. Let's use something from our gallery. Now our next task is to replace the footer. To do that, add content menu, footers, and select the one you like. This will automatically replace the default one. Now we can go ahead and set up a live chat, which is a really nice feature to have for online stores, as potential customers often have various questions about the products and shipping. Go to the apps menu, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see 2 different live chat systems, TalkTo and SmartSup. Both are really simple to use and configure. In this case, we'll go with SmartSup. Its free package should be fine for most use cases. Since we don't have an account, click on the new account /key link, and this takes us to the sign up form. We'll use a different email, say contact@icdsoftstoredemo.com, and we'll just have to enter a password. And just like that, you can see the live chat box is already available at the lower right corner of our website. It will show on all pages. Currently it says offline because we're not logged in at the admin dashboard of the live chat system. That's where you should go as administrator in order to answer your visitors' questions. To log in, go to smartsub.com, click login, and enter the email and password you set during the registration. You can go through a quick configuration wizard, select a different color, enter your name. If you go back to your website, you can see that the status of the chat is now online. Let's give it a try. And you can see the live chat system is fully working. There is an app that you can also install on your phone. Both Android and iOS are supported. So you can answer questions right from your mobile device wherever you are. Having a blog section on your website can do wonders for your SEO. So we'll add one to our online store. To do that, we'll need to add a new page, which should also appear on our menu. So go to the add content, add a new subpage. Let's name it blog. Show more options, page type, set it to blog. Add. And as easy as that, we've added an entire blog. Let's create our first post. Click on the blog menu, new post, give it a title. Welcome to our online store. You can see we have a rich text editor for our body text, and we can expand it to see all the options. Let's add a video. We'll use something from our YouTube channel. Don't forget to publish it at the end. Now let's customize the rest of the pages on our website, starting with the standard About Us page. We'll remove the header on top. I'll edit this block that says Welcome to our website, block settings, enable dividers, and place a header divider, line 3 with our custom color. I'll now add a new content block, Themes type. So that looks okay. Moving on to the Contact Us page. This contact form works by default. You don't have to do any scripting here. It's automatically set to send the messages to the administrative email that you entered during the initial setup wizard, but you can modify it at any time from the builder menu. You can change the form and add new items to it. I'll just remove that header on top. Again, we can add a little divider there. The map module is automatically set to use the address of your store. Again, the one that you specified during the initial setup wizard. At the shop page, I just want to edit the layout to include the category thumbnails at the bottom. So shopping cart, edit, and select this type, random products, no sidebar, categories, thumbnails. Again, we can remove that header block. Let's go to the block settings of the shopping cart block. Again, we can use a little divider with our custom color. So we've reached the final step of building and configuring our online store. What we want to do is add an SSL certificate to our website. So the first step is to install an SSL certificate covering that address where our store is working at. In our case, that's builder.icdsoftstoredemo.com. As you are probably aware of, all ICDsoft hosting accounts come with free SSL certificates from Let's Encrypt, and you can quickly add one from your control panel, SSL/HTTPS section, Let's Encrypt certificates, and let's enable one for our host name. Now we need to configure the website builder to work over an encrypted connection. To do that, go to the Site Builder interface, Settings menu. From the left sidebar, General Settings, scroll down to the bottom and activate the option Always use SSL/HTTPS for this website. Save the changes, and now you can see the padlock in the address bar of the browser indicating that the connection has been secured with an SSL certificate. And that's it. We've built a fully working e-commerce website in under half an hour. It's mobile friendly, so it looks great on all devices. We have a live chat, a blog section, so it has just about all the features you can ask for in an online shop in 2021. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or contact our support team. Thank you.